I feel like probably Cancer season for you, which we're currently in anyway. Cancer season for you may be where you have to consult your elders, Leo, to learn about where you were, your elders, father of water. Hi, welcome to LC Empress Tarot. This is a reading for Leo. Why do I do that? It's like I know the sign and then I always like second guess myself. Anyway, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay, Leo? So we are going to get into your spread. None of this long introduction business. So the deck we are using for you, Leo, is the New Era Elements. Okay. This deck is a little different. So we're going to get into it for ya. Hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, that's all. So, angel spirits, guys, ancestors, what do we have for Leo, please? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What have we got for Leo? Okay, first card out. The Seven of Cups. Illusion. I literally heard the word mirage. There's a mirage. And if you don't know what a mirage is, it's like when you're in the desert, and I don't know what it is, but in the desert you will have a mirage, like you will see something being there that isn't there. Okay. And then we have circumspection, which is the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have you. We have you, Leo, in strength. I've noticed that there's a lot of African animals here. Do you need to go back to your roots, Leo? Because we have camels, we have elephants, we have lions. Do you need to look at your roots? Do you need to look at what's real and what's fake in terms of your roots? Because, excuse me, we've just had the full moon in Capricorn, and as I did the reading for the full moon in Capricorn, something that came to mind for me was ancestors and learning about your ancestors. And the moon doesn't do very well in Capricorn because the moon rules Cancer, and because it rules Cancer and the opposite side to Cancer is Capricorn, the moon being in Capricorn is in its detriment, because any ruling planet that is in its opposite sign is in its detriment. Basically, it is not in its element. So like you, for example, Leo, you're ruled by the sun, but your opposite sign is Aquarius, and having the sun in Aquarius is in its detriment because Aquarius is your opposite. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like, Leo, for you, I'm thinking about your roots and going back to who you were, or probably genealogy. I don't know, doing genealogy. Some of you might say, oh, should I do a DNA sample? That's up to you. Me personally, I wouldn't do one because you don't need my DNA for what? You don't. Okay. So what we have here is the Eight of Wands, swiftness, Sagittarius energy. And we did actually just have a full moon eclipse in Sagittarius, so what did Sagittarius energy do for you? Then we have the Father of Air, aka the King of Swords. And then we have the Chariot, which is Cancer. We're almost coming up to your season. I feel like probably Cancer season for you, which we're currently in anyway. Cancer season for you, maybe where you have to consult your elders, Leo, to learn about where you were, your elders, father of water. And it's so funny because he has all these tribal marks on his face. The Fool. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. What made you who you are, Leo? And then we have the Two of Cups, which is love. Daughter of Water, Page of Cups. This card actually came out before. We have Judgment. And then we have the Six of Wands, Victory. I'm just smiling on the inside because I just see it as going back and getting in touch with the male figures in your life. Because if you watched last month's reading, was it last month? I pulled from the Hoodoo Tarot, right? And in the Hoodoo Tarot, they consider the moon to be masculine energy and the sun, which is depicted as you, as feminine energy. Because if you think about the males in our families, we tend not to know a lot about the men in our families. We tend not to know a lot about their emotions either. They're almost hidden, obscure. And I feel like this is the same thing for you. But I feel like for you, Leo, the men, your father, your brothers, your uncles, and even if you don't have like family like that, because some of us don't really, your male friends or your male extended family members, even if you're not close with your immediate family, you might be closer with your extended family. You might find out things from those males that you wouldn't normally find out at any other point in time. It's about looking into that mirror of oneself that is kind of like shattered. But I heard in my head it's shattered with expectation. Is shattered with expectation, Mother of Air. There's something about elders and youngers right now. We have the moon. We have the moon. And then we have the Ace of Earth, the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the Lovers. And look at these two old people. These two older people in the card. Behind that moonlight, there are valuable nuggets of information. Now, pentacles are about tangible goods. They're about things you can touch, things you can feel. But the thing about dealing with family, dealing with older people, is that the nuggets of information that you get from these people help to create, build, and expand the legacy you wish to create. Leo. Wealth. The Ten of Pentacles. Community, family, money, generational wealth, generational abundance. Growth, children, dogs, pets. And your family doesn't necessarily have to be your blood relatives, because some of us don't have that. But the family you create. Because it's so funny, because it goes from the first pentacle to all 10 pentacles. The Daughter of Fire, the Page of Wands. And then the Mother of Fire, which I'm going to take as being you. When you go from that Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, you kind of go from being a bit of a kid to an adult. There's a growth, there's a change, there's this seeing of yourself through the eyes of your ancestors for some of you. And for others of you who don't have that family system, it's about seeing yourself through the eyes of your friends and your family, and how you've grown and how you guys can come together collectively to create your own legacy that's wider. And I feel like some of you might have to forgive certain family members. That doesn't mean that you have to forget, but some of you might have to forgive. Ten of Swords, destruction. Everything is down to the bare bones of it. That doesn't mean you have to talk to these people. I'm not saying that. Because for some of you, I've been where you are, where you've forgiven certain people, but you never want to talk to them again. No. We have the Son of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Some of you don't want to forgive certain individuals because the deception that they've put on you has been very slow. It's been a slow, overgrown deception that you've kind of bought into, you've kind of lived, you've kind of become that. Some of you might find out family secrets. I mean, I remember in the last reading we did for you, it was all about someone having money and about how there was a dispute about money and family. But in another sense, in a very beautiful sense, Leo, it's all about understanding where you came from. You're going to have to be brave. Seven of Wands. And this is your card. You're going to have to be brave. You. Because I know, Leo, you are a fixed sign. You are very stubborn. You take your time to make your mind up. But you're going to have to drop the pride and drop the defensiveness and be brave. This is Mars in Leo. This is your action orientation card. I say it's Mars in Leo. It might not be, but to me it looks like, and call a truce. Four of Swords. Call a truce. Let me double check anyway in this thing, but I'm pretty sure it's Mars and Leo, that bravery card. You know, there was another reading? Aquarius. It was Aquarius where I was struggling with this card and I had to look it up again. So you might want to look at the Aquarius reading. Yeah, Mars in Leo. Because I was wondering whether this card was Mars or not. I mean, whether it was the Seven of Wands or not. Fight the fire, Leo, and call a truce. Okay. How long have we got? 15 minutes. We'll go one more or two more cards and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, we've had 3. Nine of Cups, joy. Then we had the Daughter of Air, which is the Page of Swords. And then we have the Hangman, Pisces energy. You will get joy if you do the research, you talk to whoever you need to talk to, you go behind the moon energy, and you see things from another perspective. And then we finish with the Magician. It's up to you, it's down to you. But come on now. You need to get down and dig down to your roots, to the root. And if you have a problem in your life, you're going to need to dig down to the root of it all and start from there. Simply. So we're going to get into your oracle now, Leo. We're going to just leave it there. Okay, so please like, share, subscribe. If this reading's for you, it's for you. If it isn't for you, it's not for you. Don't force it, or take what resonates and leave the rest. It's up to you. The deck we are using actually is the Ascended Masters by Doreen Virtue. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, please like, share, subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram where I do full moon, new moon readings on there, and whatever, what have you. So, ancestors, spirits, guides, angels, what do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? And when I say ancestors, right, your ancestors ain't only the people who are dead. Someone said it, and I can't remember who, but your ancestors ain't only the people who are dead. Your ancestors are still alive. That grandma, that uncle, that aunt, they are your ancestors, okay? So, angel, spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we have for Leo, please? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ancestors are like, no. Nope. Okay. We've got 2 that came out. So, first one we have out is King Solomon and Priorities. And the next one we have out is Yoga and Babaji. This one, I think is, I want to say Sikh. Is it Babaji is either Sikh or Hindu? Okay, Priorities. priorities. King Solomon. Who got this card? Someone else got this card. I can't remember who. Anyway. Devote time to your highest priorities, even if it means getting to bed earlier or later. This is a wonderful time to work on projects that are near and dear to your heart. Even if you're confused about how to approach the project or you fear whether you'll be able to accomplish your dreams, do it anyway. You'll feel elated by the time and energy you invest into your true priorities because your inner self will feel loved and well cared for. As you invest in your priorities, you're investing in yourself. Additional meanings. Let go of procrastination or perfectionism. Break your major goals into baby steps and take one step at a time. Revamp your schedule so that you devote regular time to your priorities. Be assertive in saying no to anything that diverts you from your path. King Solomon ruled Israel following the death of his father. Following the death of his father, King David. Solomon was a wise and open-minded man who understood the power of the goddess. Who understood the power of the goddess. Thanks to the influence of his many wives, Solomon used spiritual alchemy to build the Temple of the Ark of the Covenant based upon architectural plans that his father had received in heavenly visions. Call upon King Solomon to resolve the dilemmas, to build new projects, and to foster tolerance amongst various religious and spiritual paths. And then the next one out is yoga. Anyway, Babaji. Yoga. Babaji and the other ascended masters guide you to do yoga regularly. Yoga's benefits are one of the answers to your questions. Through yoga, you'll gain increased clarity, energy, flexibility, toning, and psychic awareness. You may also meet wonderful new friends and have fun at yoga classes. Yoga is an ancient tradition among spiritual practitioners because of the many esoteric and material benefits. Don't delay, do some yoga today. Additional meanings. Stretch often today. Practice breath work today by taking full inhalations and exhalations. Teach yoga and invite other people to participate in yoga with you. Watch a yoga video or take a yoga class today. Babaji is a beloved yogi who is known as the Deathless Avatar. He learned to overcome all physical limitations. Many believe that he ascended with his physical body, which may account for the various sightings of a solid living Babaji that people have reported. Babaji encouraged Mansa Yogananda to teach yoga to the Western world as a way of spreading enlightenment. I don't really feel that card fits you, so we're just going to split the deck and see what I get at the bottom here. This card says, clear and shield your energy. We'll read this one too. You're my last one, Leo, so I get to treat you a little bit more special. Okay. So, clear and shield your energy, El Moya. As a sensitive person, you've absorbed some harsh and toxic energy from other people. This card asks you to stop and call on El Moya and Archangel Michael to clear yourself. They can also clear and elevate the energies in other people, your home or your office. After clearing yourself, ask them to shield you from further intrusions. This process, called shielding, needs to be conducted once or twice a day. You can also wear a crystal pendant to act as a buffer in harsh energy situations. Sorry, I'm really hot. Ask Archangel Michael to cut cords or fearful attachments between you and other people or possessions. Steer clear of harsh or toxic substances, environments, and relationships. Honor your sensitivity. Keep your thoughts as positive as possible to keep your energy clear and clean. Eliminate clutter or use feng shui to clear the energy in your home or office. El Moya lived as Ranbir Singh, a member of the royal family of Kashmir in the 1800s. His political focus was on making humane and fair changes to the laws. Madame Blavatsky, a founder of the Theosophical Society, spent time with El Moya in India and then later channeled his messages after he passed away. You can call upon El Moya to help keep your energy clear, high and protected, as well as assist in any legal or political situation. They all kind of tie together, to be fair. Babaji and who else? because I can't remember what the other one was. I've got no memory, you know. Priorities. Yeah. Priorities, clear your energy. Clear and shield your energy. Priorities in yoga. Get to know people. And this mother, wife, or whatever was at the bottom of the deck when I picked it up. And it's here again, but I'm not going to read it. But it's something to do with looking at your mother, looking at your daughter. What it says is that involves a significant woman in your life. The first person who comes to mind is correct. Any unheard feelings that you carry towards this person could be blocking or swallowing the manifestation of your dreams, as well as leading to imbalances. This is the perfect time to call upon God, your guides, and angels to release any toxins associated with past or present female relationships. This process opens the way for healthy relationships with women, including your own feminine energy. Balance your masculine and feminine energy as an additional meaning by practicing and giving and receiving on a daily basis. Be willing to forgive a woman in your life who seems to have hurt you. A female deceased loved one is saying, I love you from heaven. A new relationship with a woman will prove to be very significant. Okay, so Leo, because I'm now hot in this damn cardigan. So Leo, that's what I have for you for this month. Okay, so as I said to you, you need to, some of you need to forgive your mother, some of you need to forgive your parents, some of you need to, you know, do what you need to do. But I think yoga is going to be of significance. Clearing your energy is going to be of significance. Like I said, I think you need to go and have some conversations with certain men in your life in order to understand where you come from. Okay? So that's what I have for you. See you in the next one. And I'll see you next month. I need to come off this camera because, boy, I am sweating like a motherfucker. So I see you later. Bye.